Today I'm going to be giving you a tour of the Bahia Honda State Park, located in the Florida Keys. In this week's video, I'm going to show you around the beautiful Bahia Honda State Park, one of only 3 state parks in the Florida Keys that has RV sites. This is a stunning destination, surrounded by crystal clear waters, so come and join me as I show you around the campground. As you first enter the park, you'll start by checking in at the ranger station. Check-in time is not until 3 p.m., but if you do get here before your site is ready, like we did, they will let you park in a small parking lot near the boat launch. Depending on the time of year, this parking area can be quite busy, so navigating your RV into a parking spot may be challenging. Highway 1 splits this state park through the middle, with 2 campgrounds, Buttonwood and Sandspur, on one side, and a third campground, Bayside, on the other. The 3 campgrounds are a distance apart from one another, so if you're coming with friends, you'll want to try to get sites in the same area. Our site was in the Sandspur campground. This area is comprised of 23 pretty unique waterfront and waterview sites, with the maximum RV size that can fit onto these sites being 23 feet. Take this size limitation seriously. Because each site is surrounded by a fence and the road is narrow, you'd have a hard time navigating anything larger onto one of these sites. This campground is amazing. Luckily, we got to our campsite, there was no one there. We talked to the camp host and they cleared the lot for us. But we are back at the main office now to formally register, and then probably gonna hit the beach. It is so hot today. You would think we'd be getting used to this heat by now, but there's a lot of humidity in the air. You can see the sweat on my face right now. But boy, this is a beautiful campground. It's not often that you get to camp right on the ocean. We're very lucky with the campsite that we got. The only sad thing is we're only staying here for one night. We'll definitely try to come back here again in the future. This is Site 63, where we parked our RV. With a 19-foot trailer, the site was plenty long, but reversing it into place was trickier than at most campgrounds. Campsites in the Sandspur and Buttonwood areas each have power and water hookups. These sites also each have grills and a picnic table. If you like to be near water, you really can't go wrong with any of the sites in the Sandspur area. The sites are interspersed in such a way that you'll have a view of the water, regardless of which site you get. A short drive back towards the park entrance, you'll find the State Park store, which sells souvenirs and a variety of snorkeling supplies. You can also get some pre-made food here, like hot dogs, fries, and pretzels. Near the store is the marina, and 2 of the 3 beautiful State Park beaches, Loggerhead Beach and Calusa Beach. If you want to swim in calm waters with a view of the famous old bridge, Calusa Beach is the place to go. Also, if you're here later in the day, it's a beautiful spot to watch the sunset. Nearby, you'll find Buttonwood Campground. This area has a different look and feel compared to Sandspur. Although the sites are near the water, many of the sites do not have water views. But they are bigger, so unless you're camping in a tent or a small RV, you're likely going to end up here. settled in, would you look at this lot? Look at those beautiful views. All we're seeing out our back window is beautiful ocean. Couldn't ask for a nicer lot. Both the Sandspur and the Buttonwood campgrounds have a bathhouse complete with hot showers, and the facility at the Sandspur campground is newly renovated. This state park has some of the best near-shore snorkeling in the Florida Keys. You can see a variety of sea life just a few hundred feet from the shore, and it's great for beginners because of the shallow water. Check out this vantage point of all of the campsites that are along the ocean. And here to give you a better perspective on where our trailer's parked. Loop around, and we are right back there. Guess they've put these fences around the campsites to protect the dunes that are all around here, which makes sense. That way you don't have anyone walking in those areas or accidentally parking in the areas. This makes for very tight backing into your sites, especially I could imagine if you had a larger trailer. Back near the Sandspur campground, you'll find Sandspur Beach, yet another beautiful white sand beach that you'll find at this state park. The cost of a site at this campground is $36 per night, plus a $6.70 reservation fee and a $7 per night utility fee for RVs only. And you'll want to book early, because with only 80 sites total, this place books up quickly. Here's a bit of a map of the park. We are in the Sandspur area, on lot 63. You can see from the map, it's not necessarily to scale, but there is a very long distance between the Sandspur camping area and the rest of the camping areas that are closer over to the marina over here. So you're probably not walking over there if you have friends hanging out at a different spot on the campground. In our case, Dave's parents are over in the other camping area, so we're not going to be able to easily walk over there and see them regularly, so we'll probably just drive over to visit them later tonight. Taking every last opportunity today to hang out by the water at Bahia Honda. This is an awesome state park. So much water and beaches. This state park is basically surrounded. And Hudson's having fun too. Hudson, come on, bud. There's all kinds of smells for him here. The highlight of this campground is definitely the fact that it's surrounded by white sand beaches and crystal clear water. And with the subtropical climate of the Keys, you don't have to worry about being cold. There are also plenty of opportunities for other outdoor activities here. You can rent kayaks, go on a boat tour, or do some fishing. You can also take in the scenery by hiking along the nature trail that leads up to the top of the old Bahia Honda Bridge for a spectacular view of the entire island. If you cross under a very low underpass to the other side of the campground, you'll find the Bayside camping area. This is a small campground with only 8 sites, and they're all for tents only. This is a primitive area with no power or water. In the Bayside area, there's also some cabins that you can rent. These cabins come with a full kitchen, bathroom, and air conditioning for around $160 a night during peak season. Overall, this is a great campground, and definitely one we would recommend you add to your list if you're taking your RV to the Keys. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. It really does help us out. And don't forget to come back tomorrow to see where we go next.